Here's how to use the undefined head, ajna, throat, and spleen to sell shit. Again, this is not about projecting sales into people. This is about using these undefined centers that you have to tune into what's actually a good fit for the other person. You're going to use the head and ajna to tune into what their problems are. That's the head. And then what they feel like they need to be certain about. That's the ajna. So you show them third-party studies, you show them testimonials, things like that. When it comes to the throat, you're looking at attention. Figure out what kind of attention they want. Do they want to be seen as really smart? Do they want to be seen as really successful? What is it? What kind of attention do they want? Connect them to that. With the undefined spleen, you have the ability to help this person figure out what it is that they need to cut away from themselves or what it is that's going to make them feel safer. This comment was made on a video where I talked about how powerful it is to be able to use your undefined centers to connect with customers specifically for the sake of connecting them with products and services, either of yours or of other people's that are going to be of highest benefit to them. And I contrasted this with selling from the defined centers, meaning like I'm looking to get my bag, I'm looking to appear this way, I'm looking to solve my problems by selling, and shifting into selling from the undefined centers. This just creates an environment where it's less about me getting my bag and more about you finding the right product. So when you use these undefined centers to probe somebody and help them discover what product is going to be best for them, you also have to come to the terms that sometimes you don't have the best product or service to them. Send them somewhere else. I promise you, this is one of the biggest hacks in sales, because it's like, oh, I need every sale that comes through the door. No, you do not. No, you do not. And in fact, practicing that will just bring you more of these people that you're constantly having to convince rather than helping them figure out what's going to be best for them. And there's a huge difference. If you've ever worked in sales, there's a huge difference between like someone that wants to buy something and is just unclear about what exactly they need and someone that needs to be sold and convinced. You don't want to deal with the people that need to be sold and convinced because you'll always be dealing with them, and spirit and the universe will just keep giving you those people. And unless you want to fucking keep dealing with those people, don't just tell them, hey, look, I don't have the service for you, or maybe I'm not the right person to help you identify this. And these are the kinds of people that will ask like ridiculous kinds of things from you. It's kind of like, you know, that kid in the spelling bee who doesn't know how to spell the word, but they keep asking questions like, could you tell me the country of origin? Could you use it in a sentence? Could you use it in another sentence? Right? Like they're not convinced that they actually need anything, and they're wanting convincing. And the best salespeople don't even fuck around with those people. They're just like, hey, you know what? I don't think it's time for you. Come back when it's time for you to get something, and I'll be here. This is another way to use your strategy and authority. Also, tune into your strategy and authority, because when it comes to sales, sometimes there's this, like, and especially for generators, it's just like, your gut is probably cluing you into that this person doesn't necessarily want to buy things. They want someone to sell them something so that they can have something to complain about. These people are everywhere, okay? Everywhere. But you can avoid them by tuning into them and tuning into yourself.